Welcome to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate, and this week we have the Homa Golf Classic taking place at Ellendale Country Club, and I've had the pleasure to be joined by three players here who are participating in this week's event. We'll start it off closest to me. We have Maddie Lutweiler. Is that how I say it?
Yep,
okay,
you got it.
got it right. And then we have Jessica Provaznik and Ginger Howard. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, Maddie, I'll start off with you. Can you tell me, is this your first time playing an event, and tell me how the conditions are going out at Ellendale?
It is not my first time. I went pro in 2019, and I've been on the WAPT tour for about 2 years. And the conditions are a little cold. I just came from Florida from a tournament, and it was sunny and 80 degrees. But today we got some rain. It was a little cold, but that's golf. You gotta stick through it.
All right, and y'all played 2 rounds so far, or first?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're already down
Down 2.
The cut line has already been made. All right, so this weekend, I asked you, Jessica, what are you thinking? What are we looking at as who you think is going to win? What score are you going to have?
I think what's leading right now is 9 under par.
9 under. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Pretty good. All right, Ginger, if you could tell me just a little bit about what the you mentioned the WAPT tour. I guess that's a women's all-pro
Yes, sorry.
tour. If you can tell me just a little bit about the history of and what that tour is.
Oh yeah, I mean this tour just provides great opportunities for us women and those that just want to get onto the LPGA tour, but not just the LPGA, the Epson tour. Now they provide spots for the top first and second place in each event, and it's just a great opportunity for us. I mean every week in and week out we have we're just.
And does it take place all?
It's just grinding, yeah.
Is it all throughout the country, or is it the South mainly?
I would say more southern central.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like Louisiana, Arkansas, Kansas is a new one for us. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then this is, I guess, the Epson tour is the one that's next before the LPGA.
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
and that's obviously the goal for everyone else?
Yes, that
Yes.
is.
Okay.
One day, hopefully.
Hopefully, well. Can you tell me, I guess, the course, Ellendale itself, and what you think about it, and how it's holding up? We had some rain today. How do you think it's playing? Of course, we had the hurricane that came through this area. Are you able to notice, any differences there?
I played it 2 years ago, and it was in spectacular shape. I loved the greens. They were rolling fast. The hurricane did do some damage. I would say mostly tree damage. A lot of it is... some of them are coming up, but they've done a great job of keeping the course clear for us, and it was great, and I love it. Good for my game. So,
What type of game does it suit? Is it do you consider it a long or short course, or?
I would say short. What
I
do you
would
guys
say
think?
it's shorter. Yeah.
I think it's good for a draw. I'm a draw player, but I don't know.
The
if you
same.
guys
I feel
agree.
the same
Yeah.
exact way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of dogleg
tee
left.
shots.
So.
Exactly. Yeah.
The hurricane took out a lot of trees though, because
Yeah.
I played it
Yes.
2 years ago and the trees really came into play. And
Yeah.
this year it's like, wow, you can just bomb
Just
it
go
and you're
over
fine.
everything. Yeah.
It does
That's what
not
I
work
heard as
well
well.
from the left-handed side.
Oh yes,
Okay.
lefties.
So
Little
yeah,
different.
it's a little different though, but y'all got it. But so I guess overall, the course right now, you think it's in good condition though? It's made some recovery since the.
Oh yeah. I
Alright.
mean, I don't know what you guys think,
Yeah.
but I thought it was in great shape for. I mean, I can't imagine having 2 hurricanes and then having
I
a
know,
golf
still
tournament.
have-
So
Yeah.
we're very thankful for them to give up the course this week for us, and
Yes.
we're just excited to be here.
Now, y'all travel around. Where do y'all generally, y'all just stay with host families, or do y'all stay in hotels, or how does that work for y'all?
I usually like to stay in the hotels. The WAPT does a great job at providing host hotels for us every week and gets good rates for us. And so it's really nice to stay close to the golf course and just, do that. And then there's other players that like to stay in host housing, which really saves a lot of money too. And that's a great opportunity.
Okay. Let me ask you, Maddie, I guess one thing, what are some of your favorite things about the tour, itself?
I think my favorite thing is how it feels. I know we're all competitors, but it's like a family. We're traveling weeks on end throughout the whole year with this group of people, and the staff does such an amazing job of, you know, getting all our needs taken care of. You know, I mean, we had a girl today who had a broken push cart, and they took me out there to help her get a new push cart. Like, it's those little things that go a long way, because we're out here for 3 weeks at a time, not seeing our families, and it's like your new family. And all the girls are very supportive, and I know we're competing against each other, but at the end of the day, we are all friends, and it's, you know, fun to be out there together.
And I guess our players come from all different areas. It's not just the United States. You'll have, you know, people from different areas of the world as well.
I'm traveling with a Canadian this week. My roommate in college is also here. She's German. I mean, I'm from Texas.
I'm from Ohio.
I'm from Florida.
So we're all over.
You know, when golf is a game, people get into it at different ages of their lives. When did you first start, you know, getting into golf?
I got in kind of late. I was a soccer player.
Okay.
That was my dad's big thing, so that's what I stuck to for a while. But one off season, my dad was like, "You guys need to get out of the house and do something." So he sent us to a golf camp, and it snowed, and we thought skiing down the hills was golf. So it was quite fun, and after that, I kind of just got into it. I was about 11.
And what area of the country are you from?
I was living in Oklahoma at the time, but I live in Katy, Texas now.
Okay. And so you got in at age 11. Where did you go? You played at high school, and then did you go on from there?
I took it more seriously when I was about 14, because I wasn't winning tournaments, and I was like, "Mom, what do I do?" And she's like, "Well, you got to practice." And I was like, "Oh." So we got on that train, and then I worked really hard to get a college scholarship. I played in high school as well, but I went to UT. And UT meaning University of Texas.
Nice.
And I loved it, played all 4 years, and then decided I wanted to turn professional after school. So
Okay, and how long have you been playing since college?
about 2.5 years. This will be my third season. First year was COVID year, so it was a little odd, but
certainly makes things a little difficult. But
it was.
You have already won an event on the
I did.
woman?
My first year, I won a Women's All-Pro Tour event in actually Louisiana,
Okay.
Marksville at Tamaka Trails. It was really fun. It was a fall series, so that was a great way to start my year. And we did get the year cut a little short. It was only about 8 tournaments because of COVID, but you know we're now full season, so it's very exciting.
Okay, and how does the season run for the Women's All-Pro Tour? Is it all year long, or?
So we usually do, like, the main season started in March. This is our first event, and then it will end in like July, I think, June, July. And we have about 13 events, and then at the end of that you get to see who makes like top 5 for the money list. There's all sorts of things that will lead into Epson Tour, and then we do usually have like a fall series kind of thing that is afterwards.
I see. All right, let me move on down to Jessica now and ask you, where are you from? I guess which?
I'm from Hinckley, Ohio.
Hinckley, Ohio. Okay, a little bit north of here.
Yeah.
So tell me, when did you, or how did you get into the game of golf?
I started late too. I started when I was 12. My parents don't play golf, so my aunt kind of took me for a lesson in Michigan one summer and really didn't like it. I played softball at the time and was like, nah, this isn't my thing. And she was like, no, I really think you should take some more lessons. And so I think what drove me to where I am today is like the team I had both in high school and in college. Like they just kind of always pushed me to get better, and I just grew to love the game.
You had strong competition in high school, so you weren't always the one out in front. You had
right, kind of work my way. Yep.
Okay, and where did you play for college as well?
I played at Ohio State.
Ohio State, okay. And went to, I see you were Player of the Year last year. Congratulations on that. So you've had some success. Top winner on tour, money winner as well. What do you think? I guess what has led to that success?
I think just kind of the atmosphere out here. The tour is so welcoming. The players make it fun week in and week out, and it's the same way. Like all the players push you to get better and better, and it was a great year last year. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. All right, now let me move on down to Ginger, all the way at the end there. When did you, or I guess, where are you from originally, and when did you start playing golf?
I'm originally from Philadelphia, and we had some family moves that led to Bradenton, Florida. I started golfing at 6 years old and played in my first tournament when I was 8. And I think the first tournament I won, I was either first or second, but anyway, I was bit by the bug and just wanted to keep competing and playing and practicing. And at the time when I was 8 or so, I was playing like tennis, golf, and also swimming. And I like walking the best, so started to golf.
But so in high school, did you switch to one sport, specifically, or did you
No.
play them all?
No, I mean, I was fully committed to golfing, and it was just school and golf, and I just I competed all the way up until high school. Turned professional in my junior year of high school, and then went to, in that process, went to IMG Academy for 8 years, and
that's in Florida, is that right?
Yes, that's in Bradenton, Florida.
Okay, good deal. And I guess playing golf that long, I guess, how have you been able to avoid, sometimes you see people, play that hard, that long, that they'll get burned out and just get
Yeah.
turned off of the game. Has that been a struggle for you?
Oh, I mean, I've had my low points for sure. Oh yes, but last year was my first year back after 3 years, just taking some time off and stepping away and just playing golf for fun. Because when you're out there, I was on the Epson tour and playing a partial season on the LPGA. Just every week it was getting a little mentally draining. But I mean, when you take your time off and you just have to rest and recover the right way, it helps you get back out there and just be like, okay, I know what I'm here doing this for. But I have a great team around me that just keeps me positive, keeps me like my head just straight on, and a great support system that just keeps me, yeah.
Well, sounds wonderful. So do y'all still still enjoy playing the game? It hasn't become a job for y'all yet?
I still love it. I mean,
Absolutely.
it's easy when we have our friends all together here, and it's something that I love to do. Even on my worst days, it makes you have that itch to come back and, go play again. You're like, I can fix this, so I love it.
Well, thank y'all very much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. We wish y'all the best of luck. Hopefully some warmer weather. I don't know if we'll get it for you. It's a little unusual for down here in South Louisiana, but wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.